don't know. What we're going to do is say hello to everybody if we are live now. Hello sports fans, it's me, Crypto Insight UK, streaming from Name It PC Giveaway. You'll get loads of views. Yeah, but that would be a lie, bro. I'm not a liar, you know. Let me just check. We're live on the old laptop. Oh, there's got to be a better way to do this as well, because what I normally do is have my laptop open so I can see the chat, and then have my actual live stream. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. Mad. Have my actual live stream open on my PC, you know. I don't even think we might have to share this while we're on live. Look, watch this, guys. We're gonna go on youtube.com. We're gonna go on my own channel. We're gonna share my live, even though I'm live. 7 people watching right now. My guys. Hello, Benjamin Studios. How we doing, man? We're just going to share this quickly to Twitter. Bullish Fridays. We're live. We are live. Come in, let's chat. We're chilling. There's nothing really to chat about. Like, I'm not got a specific topic. We're chatting. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. That's the one. And we're just chatting. We're just going to be looking through stuff. We're going to be looking at charts. We're going to be doing whatever anyone wants to do. This is XRP. It's wicked. It's currently at the weekly 200 EMA. Will we go lower from here? That's the question. The answer is, right now, nobody knows. The DXY is ridiculous. So yeah, that's it really. I'm doing good. Never seen me live. Yeah, well, I haven't actually planned to go live today, bro. I just thought, why not? We'll just look through my Twitter feed. There could be loads going on there, but also could be nothing. French bank will offer Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tezos. Nice. Yes, just Corley. How we doing? Leave XRP alone for the next year. Just top up every month or so. No, I think that we'll have a rally within this year, bro. Like even before the lawsuit's done. I think it will catch everyone out. I don't know when that'll happen. So just make sure, like, this is the time when you need to be researching your assets properly. You need to be giving yourself some kind of take profit plan. And I know a lot of people say, yeah, but I'm in here for the long term. Yeah, that's great. But if we are still cyclical, then you want to be taking some profits. And we can't, like, and we don't obviously know if we are cyclical. And we can only find that out with hindsight. But take some risk off the table on the basis that we are, because that's what history tells us, that we still are cyclical. And until, like, we can prove that we're not, then I'd be taking some risk off the table at that point. Just saying. Do you think the SEC will settle to keep the emails private? Great content, says Kevin Jones. I think that they will settle, yeah. But we are waiting on the decision of those emails. And I think they come today. I think that comes today. I think we get to find out whether the SEC are objecting against the emails. I think they filed a extension to file an objection. So they filed a 14-day extension to then file an objection. But I think we get that objection today. So we get to see what the SEC is thinking. And I do think they'll have to turn the emails over, because we saw Judge Torres come through yesterday and shorten the case. So XRP and QNT for me. I mean, QNT are in all the right places. They just don't have the same time in the market as XRP. That's why I favour XRP, but it doesn't mean that they both come. I don't think it's going to be a single chain world. I'm just heavily invested into XRP because for me it's got the best risk reward in the market right now. So let's see what I've been tweeting about recently. There's probably a few things to talk about. Yeah, there's quite a lot going on with the CFTC in regards to the SEC as well at the minute. Circulating supply is what sold me for QNT. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get into it, bro, right now. I'm not going to get into that. So you put 10k into XRP today, you mad lad. Yeah, I put another 10k in today, bro. But like in regards to my portfolio, that's not like it's not mad numbers, you know. But it is what cash I had left on the side because I just think it's just a screaming buy at the minute. I think that I know I sound really nasal and congested. That's because I am. I think that the fundamentals of crypto right now are screaming buy. And if you look at Bitcoin to ignite the move in the market, like illiquid supply is really low, like or high, like meaning there's not a lot of Bitcoin on exchanges. You've got the hash rate has passed all-time high. That means the miners are competing with their energy the most to mine Bitcoin than they've ever have in the past. Normally, when hash rate goes higher than price action in regards to like averages, then price action catches up with the hash rate. It's not often in history when that's happened. We've got institutions coming through. We've got big like financial, if you again call them institutions, like Goldman Sachs, I think it was yesterday, saying they're offering Bitcoin back, like Bitcoin as collateral for loans. I think this adds towards the argument we'll see an ETF come in America for Bitcoin because like Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, them boys basically run the country, don't they? Like if you got money in America, you pay, you lobby, and you get laws pushed through. And if they're holding big amounts and they're doing like collateralized loans on those, they're going to want as much value to that Bitcoin to go up as possible. So they're going to get an ETF put through. They are. So everything to me is just pointing towards we are going to have a rally. Where the bottom comes in or when, we don't know. And we've got obviously massive geopolitical problems at the minute with war, liquidity issues with the dollar, the Fed looking really hawkish, all these sorts of things. But then we've got conflicting things happening, like China have come out and said that they're not going to let their equities fall any further. But then at the same time, which would basically make the Fed ease their policy. Then at the same time, we've got supply chain issues in regards to lockdowns in China. So this would actually make potential inflation, meaning they would need to tighten still. So we've got all this mess of like economics that's going on. Japanese yen is absolutely falling through the floor because they're protecting their 10-year treasuries. Like we've got all this jumble of mess like happening economically, supply chain issues, commodity issues. We don't know what's going to happen, but one thing that I'm really focused on, this is why that short-term volatility is going to be all over the place. Like the market could really drop. We could see anything. Honestly, we could see anything. But if you think your asset will appreciate in value long term, and this is a good price, good entry, then I'd be entering now. But everything fundamentally is saying Bitcoin, specifically in crypto, is looking strong. You see countries adopting it. You're seeing illiquid supply, like I said. You're seeing the hash rate the highest ever for Bitcoin. You're literally seeing countries come out like the UK. Oh, we're looking at experimenting with country sovereign debt, meaning their 2-year, 10-year treasury bonds, etc., on distributed ledger technology. What was the first distributed ledger technology company to meet the ISO 222 standards? Let me tell you, it's Ripple. So there's your arguments, guys. Price prediction, not going to do that, bro. Why do we need banks if we keep our money in DeFi? Do you think this is the case that it's dragging because of the banks? Well, not everyone's going to keep their money in DeFi. DeFi is kind of complicated to the average user. Banks may change. We'll still have fiat currency. It's not going to go away. Governments aren't going to go away. And if you believe that, that's up to you. But I don't. We'll have CBDCs, which is just fiat printed. It's not just fiat. It's completely different, but it acts the same as fiat would act as a sovereign currency coming from a central bank. It's programmable money, which is obviously massively different, but we're not going to get into the technicals of it, or we can if you want to. But why will banks still be here? Because they'll still need someone to custody your wallets if you don't want to take risk, and if you want to have insurance and all these sorts of things that we take for granted in the financial system at the minute. Yes, it's, in my opinion, corrupt, and they don't teach us how to manage wealth properly or anything like that. But there are benefits to having banks, etc. There are. Exactly. Banks won't go, but they might evolve. They might evolve. That's my thought process on it anyway. But yeah, we want the DXY to cool off. That's what I'm looking for. Whoa. Look at Chinese stock. I told you this was happening with Chinese stocks. This is Chinese stocks. Today's up 6%. The MCHI, I don't know what that is, but it's like the Chinese stocks ETF is up 6% today. Told you their government came out and said that they aren't going to let their equities drop any lower. And the US need to watch out for this, man. 6% increase in one day in the Chinese stock market. That's big. That's big. Is it going to affect Fed policy for next week? Time will tell. We don't know what the narrative's going to be, but I just think it's just a good range to accumulate right about here. Patrick Henry criticised both the CFTC and the SEC over their handling of regulations. I agree. I don't want to read that right now. What else have we been talking about? Yeah, it's a bit mad this morning. Did everyone see what happened with Coin Market Cap and like tweeting about XRP? Bit of a madness, man. I don't understand that at all. We will never be in a decentralized economy. I don't know. We may, but just not for a long time. I think the big disruptors are going to be obviously crypto, but I think that's already obvious now. I think NFTs will be massive, not in their way that everyone thinks about them yet. And I definitely don't think my understanding is good enough, like in terms of what the future can hold for those. I understand how they work, but I've not really spent any time with them like creatively, so we'll see. And I also think that DAOs will change the world because of borderless work. Everyone's going to start working in things a bit like DAOs, or just countries are going to be just employing people from all over the world. You're already seeing that. That's such a mad tweet. That is from Coin Market Cap, isn't it? FDIC insurance with banks is a big reason banks in America, I think they guarantee 200,000. Yeah, I think they do as well. In the UK, I think it's like 88,000 per bank. I think, I'm not sure. Yeah, Binance CEO said it was a new joiner that posted in CoinMarketCap about XRP. Yeah, of course. Imagine letting someone post something like that and you got 5.2 million followers in the industry that you work in. That's embarrassing. I actually think there could be lawsuits on that, because that actually may influence some people in the market, you know. They tweeted, this is what they tweeted. Sorry guys, I'm live both on TikTok and YouTube. So guys, if you're on TikTok, would you get over to my YouTube and watch me on there? Like, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. And I know it's probably a bit of a faff for you guys to do that, but I would appreciate the love if you do that. Thoughts on XTC? I like XTC. They woke up. What happened? Did it tank? No, the CoinMarketCap said this. So they basically put what's that game called? Among Us. They put a picture of Among Us saying who's the odd one out, who's the like villain or whatever, and then they said the answer. This is genuine off CoinMarketCap's Twitter. Excuse me. The answer: XRP for being controlled and governed by authorities, hence defeating the purpose of cryptocurrency. All the other coins are decentralized. And are basically people's crypto. That is mad, isn't it? How are they allowed to say that? What's up, Wizard Will? Hi, Andrew. How are you doing, bro? Are you good, man? I'm live on the old TikTok and on YouTube right now. So I'm here and there. But I'm just chilling. We're just chilling. We're just chatting. Seeing what's going on. Yeah, we're just chilling. Having a look through my Twitter feed. Seeing what's happening. Looking at price action. We want US equities to increase. But Nexo token is 40% up right now. That thing is ripping. 40%. What am I seeing? 44%. Love to see it. Love to see it. Have they announced something? Have I missed something on Nexo or what? Or is it just price action? It has been going sideways for ages. Let me have a look. Nexo. My dad's gonna be going absolutely nuts. Oh, Binance is listing Nexo, is it? Is that right? Nexo unveils card with MasterCard and Solana's future roadmap. The state. Okay. There's quite a lot going on with it. New pair Nexo USD. Oh, it's getting listed everywhere. Okay. Okay. I do like Nexo. I use it myself, and I have an affiliate link if you guys want to. If you want to get involved. Hi Oliver, how are we doing? Someone said, "Can I answer?" I didn't see your question, bro. So ask it again, and I will. If I see it, I will. Defo with the lawsuit. How can they post that stuff? It's mad. Yeah, it is mad. XRP European. You jumped across from TikTok. Yeah, yes, Kevin, my guy. Thank you, bro. Yeah, Among Us. That's the game. Good here. Saw that tweet and started rubbing my hands together. Only reason they tweeted that is because XRP would be a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I think that like whenever you see Nexo is up 58%, 60%. What the heck? Let's get it, dude. You love to see it. You really do. Could that be a nice cup and handle pattern going on here? Did actually draw that in. Like we didn't get an arc in here. Don't know if it will do it on a like slate, on a slant, like that. Boom, boom. Could be. It's rejected that trend line, but look at the state of it, banging up 40%. I love to see it. It's exciting times. Have you missed something? No, I'm just looking at Nexo. Is Nexo as safe as it can be? In regards to crypto, it's pretty safe. Yeah, like I do hold some XRP in there. I'm never going to say any sort of centralized anything is safe. I'm not going to do that. But I do use it myself. I do have an affiliate link if you want to use it. I think we both get $25 free if you hold like $100 or more in there for a month. I've got quite a lot of capital in there, but that's definitely not me saying that you should put yours in there. Majority of my crypto is in my ledger. But I am earning some. I've staked some XRP. There's like a 12-month lockup, which you need to be careful on because it actually doesn't let you withdraw at all for 12 months. But it's offering 9% APY on it. So that's pretty decent. I've got about 25,000 XRP in there. And then there's like 5% APY on fixed term monthly. And I think I've got about 70 or 80,000 XRP in there. I'm not sure. Something around that. But yeah. Utilising it. I am utilising it, but like that's a lot of like if I lost that I'd be gutted. Obviously, it's a lot of dough, but my main bag's on my ledger. Yo, good morning, bro. Cairo, how we doing? XRP to the sun. Yeah, my guy. 56% up. This is what we want to see. This actually could be good for like alt season sort of vibes. Let's have a look on CoinMarketCap. What if it's like one of the biggest movers? ApeCoin on the 7-day. Nexo, yeah, smashing everything today. Smashing it. What's the biggest loser? Graph. Let's have a look on the 7-day. ApeCoin, obviously, because we've got the other side coming out, haven't we? Can't believe Stepan's still ripping. Fair enough, but I can't see that maintaining any sort of anything. We've only got, what, 600 million tokens out, 10% of the supply out at the minute. And it's going to go to 6 billion, so that's what you need to be careful with apps like that. Zilliq's down 25%. Has had a big pump, but could be a good steal in that at that price. XRP is down 14% in the 7-day. Let's have a look what's going on my old Twitter feed. Oklahoma State. Tax incentive to Bitcoin miners, nice. Yo, they're them new wilder trainers. They're mad. They're mad. They go for absolute money as well, don't they? Would XRP do that 100% rise? I hope so, bro. What's the 50% up? It's that Nexo token. Thoughts on DAG and LTX? Constellation, I do like. LTX, don't know too much about it, bro, so I can't help you with that one. is 10,000 XRP a good number to hold? It's all dependent on your own risk tolerance, bro. The financial position that you're in personally, all these sorts of things. I can't help you with that. It depends on like what you want out of the market as well. Like, it's really hard to give figures, bro, because so obviously I hold more than that, and that's just because this is my like job and stuff and my life. I don't know what financial position you're in, so you just don't take risks that you can't afford, and just be you. Will XRP do 100% rise? What sort of question is that? Seriously. If you want to ask a question like that, I think you need to do some research, dude. There are 56 million millionaires, 24 Bitcoin. Let's have a look at some charts, shall we? The old XRP chart's looking a bit crap, not gonna lie. I think we see something soon from the lawsuit, you know. Straight up. Straight up. I can't believe Next is 47% up. That's such a shock. It's not really done anything. Look, if we go on the daily, I know I keep talking about it, but look, if you go on the daily, it's barely moved. Look at it. That's November 2021. And what, we've come down like 20% or something. It doesn't move. Watched a YouTube video yesterday saying XRP is going to do 100% rise in the coming month. I don't actually think that's what I said either. I think that what I said was, on average, XRP does 100% rise when it dips into the oversold area of the RSI. I don't think I put a time frame on it, bro. Actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I don't do time frames. I think you made that bit up. September or sooner. Do you think it will settle or go all the way? I think statistically it will settle. 95% of SEC cases do settle, so I think statistically we do see a settlement here. But could it be the odd one out? Yeah, of course. But it's the same as when people say that the price action is not going to perform the same as other charts because it's XRP. It's like, well, we use the same TA for every single chart. Just because you've got an emotional attachment towards XRP doesn't mean that it's going to be any different. Comprende? So we've got a new episode of the weekly roundup coming out today at 6 PM. So make sure you get tuned into that. I want to see these whether the SEC files their extension today. I want to see if they do. Lining up for November 2022. ISO 2022. Maybe, bro, maybe. Just blank, mate. Honest people take what you have and stick it in USDT. Keep a small medium bag of cash. Oh, bro, I didn't even see your question. Chill. 3 day on Bitcoin is about to crush. Mark my words. We're going to 27k minimum. Stop giving people hope here, and this isn't a buy. Alright, so you think that because you've got a lagging indicator showing you that it's going to be a bear cross and that we're coming down to 27k, and that now's the time to risk off into UST? Alright, bro. That's fair enough if that's your opinion, but if you're going to be taking profits and playing the risk game, you want to be risking off when into a rally, bro, not at times when the market's already low, because what percentage are you actually saving there? Even if we come down to 27k, what's your risk to reward? My head. A further 25%, and if you're wrong, what? When we go up and break all-time highs, you're going to risk 27% for a 73% gain. So you're giving yourself a -3 to 1. you're a minus 300% risk to reward. Sounds logical. Sounds logical. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying just play. Don't be played. That's what I'm saying. If you look at the fundamentals of Bitcoin, they're so strong right now. So strong. That's my, and I wasn't ignoring you, man. Like, it's not even about necessarily like diamond hand or weak handed. It's just about understanding like percentage risk to reward and understanding like when to accumulate and when to be taking profits. And a great phrase is like bull runs end in euphoria, not in fear. The risk is 3 to 4x your bag. Yeah, 3 to 4x your bag on the upside and 25% loss on the downside if we do come down to 27,000 like you're saying. So you'd risk 25% of you wouldn't risk 25% of your bag to 3 or 4x it, then I don't think you understand risk to reward. It makes sense. We're already at bottom. I'm not saying we are at a bottom. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to be risking off it. It doesn't. Statistically. What's my opinion about XLM? I like XLM, bro. I talk about this a lot. I like XLM. But I don't think they've got the same connections as Ripple and XRP. I think Ripple and XRP, obviously, they've been going for longer than XLM have. That we know that how many like financial institutions they're in contact with. I also don't like Jed McCaleb. XLM burnt 50% of their supply, hoping that it would increase price action. It didn't. Jed McCaleb started the XRP ledger with Arthur Brito, David Schwartz, and they're both like still part of Ripple. Ripple being like sued for selling unregistered security. Jed McCaleb was selling the same security the whole time. Not getting charged with it, even though everyone knows blatantly that his Taco Stand wallet was selling it. He also had Mt. Gox. He sold Mt. Gox a month before it like crashed and all the Bitcoin got stolen. I think there's a lot of coincidences in and around Jed McCaleb, so that's something that I'm careful with. But I do think it's a good project. The tech's fine, same as Ripple's, same as XRP basically, or very similar. I think it will have a place, some place in the market. We just need to watch this DXY, guys. The DXY is what you need to have your eyes on right now, okay? This needs to cool off. This needs to cool off. If this cools off, guys, we are going to have a rally, in my opinion. Look at how bullish it's looked as well. Things been ripping, bro. Look at it. It's basically gone a straight line recently. So, also Jed McCaleb's a knob. Yeah, maybe, bro. I don't actually know him. I'm just saying. Oh, my phone froze. Sorry about that, guys. My phone got a 20% battery message. So everyone who's on TikTok, don't know if we're back. Are we back? Why an exo pump? I think it. Sorry, guys, I'm back now. Why an exo pump? I think it's being listed on a lot of exchanges today, Tom. XRP, where do you think the bottom is? Very difficult to call, bro. I think we're in and around it right now, to be completely honest with you. I think we've been ranging for a while. I think it's all chop. All of it. Maybe we come back down to test like 54 cent. But I also think XRP does things like this and people don't expect when it's going to take off. If we look back to like 2017. In fact, I might go on CoinTrader Pro and show you because it looks very similar to what happened back then. We'll zoom in on 2017 and we'll have a look. If you come onto my YouTube, bro, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about right now. So if we look at XRP's price action from 2017, let's get rid of this. I hate this. I don't know how you make it on dark mode on it. Settings. Get me on dark mode. How do I put my CoinTrader Pro on dark mode? Does anyone know? Bear bright. Have my eyes on that. Is this it? Right, no, it looks like we're playing on the non-dark mode then. But look, okay, so if we use this as an example here, this is the XRP price action from like 2013 to 2017 when it starts to take off the 2017 run, okay? So we had all this chop, all this chop, all this chop here. Didn't break above, what's that, just less than a cent for ages. Held half a cent, and then it created another support here at 0.0057 cent. And then it dipped slightly lower into like 0.0053. And then we like rallied up, and then we came down, but we didn't set a new low or test a low, and we just took off from 0.6. So, do you know what I mean? It's not like, it doesn't hold structure in terms of where we take off from. That's what I'm trying to say. So you need to be careful with where you're looking at in terms of bottoms for XRP specifically. Like it takes off here. If we look at this is on the daily. Like what sort of a structure is that? It's just chop. It's just chop. This is all accumulation and chop. Look at it. If you're in this, if you're in holding XRP in this time frame, you're having like 121% pumps for 40% dumps. Often look, we're pumping like 61% pump for a 40% decline, for then a 23% pump and a 9% decline before shooting off. So it's really tough. It's really tough. What's my YouTube name? It's Crypto Insight UK, bro. What do I think to GMT? We talked about that a little bit already. I think there's a huge market cap. There's only 10% of it circulating at the minute. I think it'll be a bit of a fad, bro. But if you can ride it while it's here, I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. So I do think the structure of it is really hard to predict when the bottom's going to come in. This is obviously 2017. We then continue to do something quite similar. Here we just chop. It's just chop. We don't really set any higher highs. Kind of set higher lows, and then we just randomly pop off upwards. So it's very hard to be predicting bottoms for XRP specifically. So that's what I keep your eye on. I wouldn't be trying to look for bottoms. It's just chop. It's ranging and chopping, and it's crap, and it feels crap, and it's demoralizing. But look, how similar does this structure look to like this sort of structure here? In my opinion, that's pretty similar. Let's have a look. Let's get a bars pattern on it and see exactly how similar. And I've not like prepared this, guys, or anything. We'll just have a look. And it's not going to be exact, but the structure is just very, very similar. I'm going to stretch it so it looks a bit. Whoa, not that much. Whoa, what's going on here? Why is that doing that? Right, okay, chill out. Let's move that. See if we can stretch. Why would I move that? Does it do that? Have I got something? I'll take log off. Okay, that should change things. Okay, we're good. If we go, look at that. Okay, it's not going to be perfect, but just the way that it chops up and down, look. Boom. Time frames, whatever. It's not going to fit, but what I'm saying is, it is very similar in the way it moves. It just ranges. I've missed loads on my YouTube. Let's have a look. XRP will be the currency of France. Wait for it. Well, we'll see, bro. They did talk in 2016 about building their CBDC on the XRP ledger. There's obviously rumor of Christine Lagarde becoming the French president, so that's something as well. I don't know. Might be a dip lower because the S&P looks overbought yesterday. Maybe, bro. Settings at the top right. Yeah, I don't think that does it, bro. Look. Appearance. Oh yeah, maybe it does. Background. Yeah, I love that. Ooh. Why can't I just have dark mode like I do on TradingView? Just gonna leave it on white, bro. Allow it. Jake Adams, why not? Why not hold and buy the crash? Then you cover both ways. I don't get it. Oh right, you're asking him why he doesn't do that. Yeah, I know. I don't know. People just do what they want, my guy. So yeah, it's just chopping in a range, guys, and that's literally what it did before it took off in 2017. And that's the point I was trying to prove. Like, I know it's not exactly the same. That's what I was just showing you, but it's just chopping in a range. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. In fact, it's the opposite. It's horrible to watch. It's horrible to hold. It's boring. But when you get offered low prices, take them if you can. That's what I do anyway. Who knows if that's the right mentality to have or not. I'm either going to look like an idiot or I'm going to look like a genius in a while of time, in some amount of time. But we'll see. Pardon me. Great move here. Am I still bullish on XRP? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That's why I bought another 10 grand's worth yesterday. Massively bullish, bro. Massively. So is there anything anyone wants to talk about? I'm going to have to end my TikTok live in a second, guys. So come over to YouTube. My phone's about to run out of battery. So come over to YouTube if you want to continue this live. I'm probably just going to continue on YouTube only. Get over there. I've got a new episode coming out of my podcast tonight in 3 hours on YouTube as well. So if you don't already subscribe, links in the bio. Piece of Paytown down to everyone on TikTok. Crypto Insight UK on YouTube. Go check it out. Right, we're just live on the old YouTube now, guys. Got to put my phone on charge. One sec. Great. Speculation. What do you mean speculation, Nick? It's all speculation, the whole market at the minute. Let's have a look at the DXY. The DXY is what I've just got my eyes on, guys. It's the most important chart for me right now. I'm really, really focused on it. In fact, yesterday I just watched it. It's not good for your mental health. You sit and watch something and be willing it to go one way as well. Like, we want to see it come down because whenever it's come down in history is when we've had rallies. And I can show you that by time. I showed you it yesterday in my breakdown on YouTube. These periods here where these trend lines are, and that's when we actually, this is 2016 look into 2017 was when we had that the first major crypto bull run. And then look here, this is 2020, the C19 dip, so that's the lowest point that we got, all the way up to January, April, May time of 21. And then I said there is an anomaly because in October, November-ish, we set a new all-time high for crypto. So that is a bit of an anomaly. But then as soon as we started to dip again with Bitcoin and crypto, we've really had this parabolic run. So now I'll be looking for, hopefully, it start cooling off. It's literally parabolic. Look, it's a straight line up. Look, last time we had a straight line up like this, it had a big crash. And we're going to have a big crash again. If we do, I could really see a big run for crypto. But it's not guaranteed. It's not gospel, guys, but it is what I'm looking for. So that's what I'm going to say. Let's have a look at some Bitcoin structure. I haven't really looked at Bitcoin too much. When prices are in these levels, it's horrible to watch. It's not fun. Like, who enjoys sitting here? Not really a lot's happening. Let's be completely frank. Even in this channel, this ascending channel that we're in, I'm going to get rid of it. But let's just look at Bitcoin. From the very bottom of this range to the top, that's 40% up. And recently we've just lost 20%. And I know it seems like loads, but in crypto it's not a lot. And it's just recurring. It's recurring. It's been doing this for... We've been in this range. Even if you include this at the top of the range, I will say we've been here since there. We've been in this range now for 122 days, guys. And it isn't nice. Like, who wants to sit in a range and range between, well, basically a flipping 40% range for 121 days, 122 days? It's crap. It's crap to watch. It's crap to hold. It's crap to even buy. Yeah, if you swing trading, it's all right. Not many people are swing trading this. Some, but not many. It's a great time to be accumulating, in my opinion, because the on-chain and the technicals look so strong. But then you've got all these geopolitical events that really could crush it at any point. They could. But if we have a geopolitical event like World War III, for example, guys, there's way more to worry about than whether your crypto's gone up or down in value, because everything's going to get smashed. All your assets are going to... It's all over the place. But one thing you've got to remember is not everything can go down at the same time. We've seen massive strength out of the dollar recently with the DXY pumping. But it's indicating that it's going to cool off at some point. Just in terms of the RSI. The RSI and the dollar is overbought. It's overbought on the daily. It's overbought on the weekly. It's overbought on the monthly. And that's just what you got to keep your eye on. So it's parabolic on all of them. So it indicates that there's probably going to be a cool-off period for that. And when there is, that's normally when crypto runs. So that's something that's positive for crypto. You're seeing Bitcoin, as I said, the illiquid supply of Bitcoin is the highest it's ever been, or close to the highest it's ever been. The hash rate is at an all-time high, meaning miners are literally using as much computing power as they've ever used in the past to compete to mine Bitcoin, meaning that the demand for it is so high right now. The hash rate is overtaken. Let me show you some stats if I've got them open on my. Let's have a look. Show you some charts. So I'm not just. Oh, by the way, how sick is my sister at drawing? That's class, isn't it? I wish I could draw like that. I struggle with a stick, man. No joke. This chart is the illiquid supply of Bitcoin. I think, is that right? There's the other ones what I want to look at. So Joshua Jake saying there's a supply shock incoming. Completely agree. Whenever this moves down, look, we have an inverse correlation normally to Bitcoin price. Look, when it starts to move up, the price is coming down. When it starts to move down, the price goes up. And now we're just chopping sideways, and the price is literally in the floor. So I'm saying the technicals are really heating up towards the fact that there's going to be a real push here. Where's the hash rate? That's the one I wanted to look at, but I don't think I've retweeted it. Maybe I just sent it in my group chat. That's so long. Unless it was the other day. No, I haven't retweeted the hash rate. Let's have a look. And I know that obviously we're talking about Bitcoin, but it will move the market if it starts to pump. Hit an all-time high 21 hours ago. Network's never been more secure. I want to see. No, here we go. Look, this is obviously just on a line chart format, but this is the hash rate and the price action. It's not above the price for that long, and it's not normally inversely correlated. It's normally inversely correlated that the hash rate stays below the price, and so basically what I'm saying is I think the bottom's come in, or it's in for Bitcoin. Like time's only the only thing that will tell, and we'll only know in hindsight, but it does look like it in my opinion. I'm a genius. I'm not a genius, bro. I just look at things all the time, and I just try and push everything together. And I may be wrong. Like, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just showing you what I see. But I appreciate that, man. I'm bullish. Brad's eyebrow lift during the Bloomberg interview. Yeah, same, bro. What do I think of the 4-year cycle? I think you can't prove that it's not over, and you can't prove that it will still continue. You can only prove that it has happened in the past, and from that is where you can take validation. So, like, if something's happened in the past, that's fact. You can use that fact to give you an idea of where things are going to go in the future. And I think until the fact is provably broken, then maybe you should go with it. But I don't think you can prove either way, because I think that with emerging asset classes specifically like this, anything can change at any point depending on variables like institutions, regulation, etc. So it's just a difficult one. Sorry for not getting back to your comments that fast. How many XRP did you get for my money yesterday? It was like $10,500, and I think I got like 16 or 17,000 XRP, something like that, bro. Yeah, something around there. 16,500 or something like that. I can't remember. Right, I'm probably gonna send this live up because I do kind of need a wee. I'm boxing at 5 o'clock. I've got to put probably another video out. I'm gonna meditate. Just gonna take it easy. So that what I want to leave you with, guys, is that my personal opinion is that Bitcoin is coming to, or will find a bottom at some point soon. We've got a lot of downward pressure on the market from futures, from people shorting, from FUD, from everything. But we've got massive positives building behind closed doors. Oh, and also downward pressures, geopolitical events, the markets in general in turmoil, not just crypto. Forex is a madness. The Japanese yen is absolutely getting trashed at the minute. Which is normally has a lagging correlation with the Chinese yuan or the renminbi. Chinese government have come out and said that they're not going to let their equities fall any further. The Chinese market today, their ETF is up 5.5%. That would lead the Fed to not tighten as strictly as they have been. However, then we've got supply chain issues with lockdowns in China, which may lead the Fed to tighten. What else have we got going on? That's a madness. Obviously, the war. All these sorts of things lead to huge volatility where everyone tries to work out what the hell's going on and where to put their money and what's safe. We've also got liquidity problems all over the world. People need the dollar. Currencies are like debasing left, right, and centre, including the world reserve currency and including strong economies. So for weak economies like at the minute, like Turkey, Argentina, those sorts of places, them economies are getting smashed, because what you got to do is times that debasement by the inflation or debasement of the reserve currency that you're valuing that against, plus the liquidity problems that you've got with that, because raising interest rates basically sucks the dollars back into the country, meaning that it's even harder for them to get dollars, so they can't trade across borders. You've got all these things tying into an equation. But the very bottom line, if you're in crypto, and you can see the technicals are strong, like people are accumulating Bitcoin. I'm using Bitcoin as the example because it is the leader in the market right now, and I'll get onto XRP in a second. People are accumulating Bitcoin. Countries are adopting Bitcoin. We've got hash rate higher than ever, meaning people are fighting to mine that. There's meaning also that the network is the most secure it's ever been. We've got, as I said, a liquid supply is the highest ever been, meaning there's not much on exchanges. We can see long-term wallets accumulating. We've got institutions coming through buying certain amounts of Bitcoin a month, like MicroStrategy, being constant upside pressure. We've got Goldman Sachs lending out money on a Bitcoin collateralized loan. We've got Australia have launched 2 spot ETFs for Bitcoin this week. All these things are adding to a potential upside squeeze for Bitcoin. And what we'll see is all these short positions at some point will get liquidated, and we'll see a big fat green candle, in my opinion, that will take us out of this zone. And whether we break all-time highs or not, that's up for debate. Anyone can debate, and we can talk about the 4-year cycle there. But in my opinion, we're setting up for a push. Obviously, it's a risk-off asset. If people need cash right now, they're going to be selling crypto. But what I'm saying is, the fundamentals and the very bottom line of crypto right now have never been stronger, especially for Bitcoin. Then if you want to play risk to reward, XRP, in my opinion, is the best asset in the market. Utility, potential settlement. We've got DeFi coming to the XRP ledger soon with Flare Networks. There's a lot of positives for the whole. I could go through lists and lists and lists of XRP, but it's just like my money's all in XRP, but I'm focusing on Bitcoin right now because I just think it's going to lead the market, at least for an initial push. It'll catalyze a little bit of a push. I just think, like, if you're not seeing what I'm seeing, you need to just look under some more rocks, do a bit more research, and maybe I'm missing something. But what we really need is the DXY to cool off. A strong dollar just wrecks everything else right now because of how uncertain everything is in the world. And whether this uncertainty will continue for another day, another week, another month, another 2 months, 3 months, who knows? But at some point, it's building up towards an explosion in crypto, in my opinion. You can also see like a correlation between Bitcoin and equity or crypto and equity markets. When equity markets go up in value, crypto normally goes up about 3x, and when equity markets come down, crypto only comes down about 1.5x. So there's a positive correlation. Like it's basically coming into a big bull flag, and at some point, I think that will decouple from equities, and we will see just crypto explode in general. If we see people taking capital out of equities, where's it going to go? Like, not everything can go down at the same time. It's got to flow somewhere because you value things in other things. So like if you value stock, what do we value Tesla stocks in? Dollars. What do we value Bitcoin in? Dollars. So dollars, stocks, commodities, gold, everything can't go down at the same time. So something's going to go up and something's going to go down. We've seen yields, so 2-year, 10-year treasury bonds. We've seen them break out of a 20-year pattern, which basically tells us that something's going to break, something's different, something's wrong. But we don't know what's going to break, and we don't know where that fiat or that money's going to flow. But for me, I presume it's crypto. I've put my money there where my mouth is. I don't know if it's going to be right. I'm just telling you guys what I see. So I hope that helps you with my thoughts. But yeah. And with that, I'll leave you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed, share my videos with a friend, and I'll see you on the next one. I hope that helps. Peace up. A-Town down, as Usher would say. I hope you enjoyed the live.